And today is something very, very special because Dr. Ben Carson was respected by everybody. Everybody wanted his endorsement, and everybody loves him and truly, truly admires what he's done. His life has been an incredible life. It's been a awe-inspiring life. And I just want to tell you that having his support really, I think it adds just total credence to what I'm trying to do and to what we're all trying to do.
All right, folks, the big endorsement, Ben Carson endorsing Donald Trump today, National Review, of course, endorsing Ted Cruz today. We'll get to both of those with our panel. But first, a reminder to tune in tomorrow morning for a special live 3-hour broadcast of Battleground, Florida. J.D. Hayworth, John Bachman, and Miranda Khan will be taking it to the streets of Miami to speak with members of the community to assess their support, who they're supporting in the upcoming primary next Tuesday. Our Battleground, Florida special will be starting at 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. Don't miss it. All right, to the panel we go. Bill Tucker, Newsmax contributor, and C. Edmund Wright, columnist for Breitbart.com and columnist for The American Thinker. Gentlemen, welcome. All right, let's start with you, Bill. We'll go through both endorsements, the endorsement of Trump by Ben Carson and the National Review endorsement of Ted Cruz.
Well, let's start with the no surprise. No surprise that the National Review endorsed Cruz. They've been in Cruz tank all along. We knew that. The shocker for me was that Ben Carson and Donald Trump somehow made peace. Donald Trump went from calling him basically a pedophile to calling him a man that's loved and respected by many people. That part's true. It's just, this is typical politics, Steve, and it's just amazing because the turnaround is pretty astounding.
See, Edmund?
All right. Well, I would say that with regard to Carson, is that, you know, this is a guy who's really been a disappointment. And the last month, ever since the Iowa caucus, when he did that ridiculous whining about supposedly Cruz stealing the election from him with a tweet 15 minutes before the caucus started, and whining about that for 2-3 weeks. And now this, then we find out that basically people got rich off the Carson campaign. It was consultants, and none of the money went to infrastructure or ad buys. I think the Ben Carson campaign is going to be one of the big multi-level scams in American political history when people look at it.
Wow. All right. So I guess you don't put too much credence in the endorsement.
No, I cannot remember, Steve, not that Dr. Carson cares what I think, but I can't remember ever losing this much respect for someone this fast.
All right, I want you to hear what Donald Trump said. I think this was today at that endorsement. Here it is.
Just to be clear, you're not going to be in Salt Lake City on March 21st for this next debate?
I didn't know there was a next debate. I thought we had our next debate last night. No? They have yet another. Look, there's been a ratings bonanza, and I would do debate if the networks agreed to give all of the money to the, let's say, to the wounded warriors or to the veterans. But the networks are making a fortune on these debates. The ratings for the debates are through the roof. But you know what? Can I be honest with you? I think it's time to end the debates.
So, Bill, have we seen the last of Donald Trump at a debate?
No, not that the networks have anything to do with this. You know, the big news today is that the debate ratings were down. Only about 8 million people watched the debate last night because it was the civil debate. But no, I don't think we've seen the last of him. It's free publicity. It's free. He doesn't have to do anything, and he puts his face out there for people to see him.
Edmund?
Yeah, I would agree with that. And, you know, I thought Donald Trump was this great capitalist, and suddenly he doesn't think the broadcasters should be, capitalist and free market people. So what if they're making a lot of money? That means a lot of people are watching. I thought that was a good thing. This is where we have a guy who's not really a builder and a capitalist so much as he is an entertainment and a name brand, and he keeps letting these little things slip all the time. I wonder if anyone's going to start calling him on it.
All right. What about, there's a report that Marco Rubio is asking supporters of his supporters in Ohio to vote for Kasich as a way to stop Trump and support him. What about it, Bill?
Oh, and this is rich. I'm beginning to believe that they have, in fact, run out of bullets. I think it's too late for them to stop Trump.
Mean Rubio?
The Republican establishment, because this is clearly something that's being coordinated. And Rubio telling his supporters, don't vote for me in Ohio, vote for John Kasich, assuming I'm going to wait for Kasich to tell his supporters To vote for Rubio,
Was this orchestrated, C. Edmund, by Jeb Bush, who was going to meet, maybe already did, with all the candidates except Donald?
I don't think Jeb Bush can orchestrate anything, but I would agree with look, he was at, what, 3% in the polls. I just don't think that carries a whole lot of weight. But clearly, they're trying to play this isolate Trump, and they waited too late to go after Trump directly. And I agree with Phil. I don't think there's any stopping it right now.
All right. Yeah, I agree with you guys. All right, guys, thank you very much. A good panel. Have a great weekend. Up next, the daughter of actress Janine Turner, Juliet Turner, will be here to talk about her new book and politics. She's 18, but she's as politically savvy as many of us. Don't miss it.